A man accuses a parking officer of fraud. He claims his ID is material evidence and says he's traveling, not driving. But as the confrontation unfolds, one question matters most: where does the law actually end and legal fiction begin?
We're here now, so you can tell us what the complaint is.
Okay, as a fiduciary,
Okay?
toward the public.
As a fiduciary, okay.
Do you understand where I'm going, right?
I'm tracking.
Okay? As a fiduciary toward the public, an officer of the courts, or a public officer,
Okay?
if they withhold material evidence from you, they are guilty of fraud.
Okay?
Your ID is material evidence.
Okay?
So she's guilty of fraud. That's my complaint.
So here's the thing, she's not an officer, man.
She's a lawyer in a bag, bro.
She's a private citizen. She's not an officer.
Okay, well.
Right now, we're seeing a conversation unfold between two individuals. The first person is trying to explain their complaint to the second person, who appears to be listening attentively. What's striking is that the complainer is using formal language, referencing concepts like fiduciaries and public officers, indicating they may have some legal background or training. As they continue to talk, we notice a significant shift in tone and vocabulary. The complainer starts to use more casual language, dropping F-bombs and making personal attacks on the person they're complaining about. This change in tone is quite stark.
Then she can be held liable for it. You can arrest her for fraud.
Okay. What? So
wait, how does she get that uniform?
She attempt to give you a ticket or what?
Yeah, she told me she threatened me with a ticket, and then when she couldn't get my information, she walked off.
Because the plate's not on the car.
Yeah.
And also because of that, we utilize that too. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm not driving. I'm traveling. You can tell everybody here I'm traveling, and that's just going to be the end of it.
Okay.
And you guys swore an oath to the Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my constitutional rights have been invoked.
So you felt like they were being infringed upon. But here's the deal.
Right now, we're seeing a tense exchange between two individuals. One of them is trying to explain their situation to someone in authority, possibly a law enforcement officer. The person speaking is emphasizing that they're not driving, but rather traveling, which could be an attempt to clarify the nature of their actions. What's new here is the mention of a uniform and the possibility of getting a ticket or being arrested for fraud. This introduces a sense of uncertainty and potential consequences. The speaker seems to be trying to deflect any issues by pointing out that they knew the officer couldn't access certain information about them.
She was fearful, okay? I don't know if you understand that. When you were trying
to... Sir, I have it on video. I can show you how I was.
When she was attempting to contact you, or you were attempting to contact her, she was fearful. She was scared. She didn't know why you were... So if you would have maybe talked to her and said, hey, can I have your name?
Would you like to see the video on it?
No, they have... What?
Would you like to see the video of me?
No. I'm just telling you what...
I walked up to her very respectful.
Do you understand her perspective?
Right now, the speaker is recalling a moment when someone else was trying to contact this person. They're explaining that they have footage of it on video and can show them how the other person reacted at the time. The key phrase here is she was fearful. What's different about this moment compared to earlier parts is that it reveals the emotional state of the person being contacted. We didn't know much about her emotions before, but now we're getting a glimpse into her mind.
I don't. No.
She was fearful.
No, you're a public officer. First off, I walked up to her and I said, hey, can I get your ID?
Okay.
What is your ID? She just kept walking. And as she kept walking, I kept getting louder and louder and louder and louder.
Okay. What is your name, my man?
I'm not telling you nothing,
your
bro.
first name?
Nothing. Nada.
Okay, nothing. So here's the thing.
My name is Good Citizen.
Right now, the public officer is trying to get information from an individual who's refusing to cooperate. The officer has walked up to this person and asked for their ID, but they're just ignoring them and keeping on walking. The officer is getting more and more agitated, raising their voice to try and get a response. What's new here is that the individual is not backing down at all. They're still refusing to give any